Definitely went through all the sacks and took a bunch of things to Darmisu, but for example, what? Probably didn't get a bunch of the. I mean, I'm fairly sure I got a bunch of them, but I want to get these codexes again and eventually check them out. This is stat. Okay, I'll read that in a sec.
Is Tamlin dead? Everybody says he's not coming back.
I'm glad you survived. Losing 2 of our young would be a great blow to the clan.
Yeah, and I guess I'm like younger than I presumed when I started playing this game.
Is the Keeper sending you back to that cave to look for Tamlin?
Why do you want to know? Yes, I'm going with Meryl. Yes, though I don't know why. Does everyone know about the cave? I just say I'm going with Meryl.
I want to go with you. Keeper Marathari probably won't approve, but I can help find Tamlin.
Hell yeah. Is this actually possible? I don't think that's a good idea. I'm only supposed to take Meryl. It's too dangerous for now. All right, come with us.
Good. I'll follow you. Just to make sure Meryl doesn't go running to the Keeper when you tell her I'm coming.
What? What? How did I not do that the first time? Oh my goodness. That's huge. Did I have 3? I didn't have this guy with me. God, it's like I'm playing blind or something. God damn. Okay, that's gonna set. Yeah, let's not click on him yet. Hold on.
As you wish.
The book just hanging out in the history for Alvin. I won't read all of these, but I want to read the Alvin ones and get some. Clicking hard, damn it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take everything. Let's outfit this guy. I probably shouldn't have tried to steal that.
On it.
Just in case it's needed.
Are you going to help look for Tamlin?
Yes.
Oh, poor boy. Lost somewhere out there.
When I grow up, I want to be just like you.
Yay. Inspiration.
Losing Tamlin would be a bad sign. He's one of our most promising hunters.
I know. I'm working on it. Actually, yeah, let's talk to this guy now then. Payval.
So you have returned to us, Dalen. We are grateful you are whole and well.
The Shamlin are responsible for this. Nah, I'm glad to be here as well, Haren.
So you should be. What were you two thinking, wandering into that
Take it
cave
easy,
without
old man.
first coming to tell the Keeper?
I wanted to, you're right, Haren. We should have come back here first. Tamlin insisted we go inside. We wanted to see if there was anything to tell, Haren. Tamlin insisted we go inside. No, I'm just going to say you're right. We should come back here.
I suppose your youth can be forgiven. Sadly,
He looks
Tamlin
like
pays
me.
the
Is he my
price.
father? Probably
Losing
not. No,
you
he's
would
not.
be a terrible crime, Dalen. You belong to more than just yourself, or do you not remember?
I belong to more than just myself. What do you mean? I'm sorry, Haren. I'll try harder next time. So I made a mistake. Why go on about it? What do you mean?
Let us tell these children of the fall of the Dales. You can honor me.
Please give me
by
some more
sharing in the
context,
telling.
Haren. I have important things to do, Haren. Certainly, Haren. Tell it yourself. I'm no storyteller. I don't know if I remember all of the tale. Certainly.
Come then. Help me
He would
as I
know
go
the tale.
along. Children, hear of the fall of the Dales. Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Dalen?
I must look up to this guy. I got a haircut just like him. Long ago, we were slaves to the humans.
Yes, slaves to a terrible empire the humans
Kaventa.
built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators, and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery.
But the humans wouldn't let us be.
They were resentful, because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants.
Then the humans declared war on the Dales.
And so the Dales fell. They took our lands and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands.
We chose wandering the lands rather than the human rule.
To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart until the day the Elvenon have a homeland once more.
We shall return the old ways to those who have lost them.
We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path.
We are the last Elvenon. Never again shall we submit.
Thank you for your forbearance, Dalen. You remember both the tale and the Oath of the Dales perfectly. I will let you get back to your tasks. I pray you find Tamlin quickly.
I should go. I would like to hear more about our history. What do you know about the Grey Wardens? What do you know about the Darkspawn? Did elves ever live in caves? Yeah, I don't remember any of that context, so...
I've never heard of such a thing. But, in the days of ancient Arlathan, we lived free and spread far across the continent. We were as varied as the Shemlin, though fewer in number. Perhaps some of us lived in caves then, but all knowledge from that era is lost.
I'd like to hear about the history.
That's something I rarely hear. Of course.
Tell me about Arlathan.
Ah, yes. The Lost City. Before the Shemlin enslaved us, even before they came to this part of the world, our people lived in glorious Arlathan. Legends say that our ancestors were immortal, and we possessed magic the Shemlin could only dream of.
Do no books record our history? Why did the Shems allow us to exist if they hate us so much? What happened to the elves who didn't join the Dalish? Do you think we'll ever find another homeland? I think that's all, thank you. Do you think we'll ever find another homeland?
We can hope to find a new home one day, where the Dalish and the Flat Ears will build a land greater even than Arlathan. We shall teach the Flat Ears the lore they lost, and perhaps they will teach us to understand the Shemlin at last. That is the only way we shall truly live in peace.
Flat Ears, sort of derogatory, refer to city elves, I believe, or both city elves and Shems. I don't know, or do Shems? I think there's something like where one of those terms includes both. Do no books record our history?
When the humans enslaved us, they took away our language, our history, and our immortality.
Like
we quickened to the pace of life and retained nothing of ourselves. We were slaves for so long that even when we became free, there was little for us to recover. If books still exist, I do not know of them.
And why do Shems allow us to exist if they hate us so much?
Perhaps they have no choice. Dalish clans are scattered to the winds and rarely gather, which makes us difficult for any organized effort to destroy. And why bother? We have nothing they want. No land, no treasure, and we always move on, allowing no one to grow too angry with us. Some might see this as cowardly, but we are proud. We are the last, and we will survive.
What happened to the elves who didn't join the Dalish?
They remain in human cities, forgetting all they once had. We call them Flat Ears, but they differ little from their Shemlin masters. A few may return, but we must accept that they know nothing of the lore, or why we keep it.
I think that's all.
Then I'm sure you have much to do, unless you've other questions.
I should go. What do you know about the Grey Warden? Sure.
The one who brought you back?
Yes.
Very little. He seemed decent enough as humans go. As for Grey Wardens, they're heroes without a doubt. Members of our own clan joined their ranks in ages past.
This could inspire him. And then what about the Darkspawn?
Only that they eat living flesh and lurk in underground tunnels, once ruled by the Dergenlen, the dwarves. In the last Blight long ago, the Grey Wardens all but wiped them out. Should they return, all races will shudder.
I should go.
Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
Whew, good times. Alright. Mirthari. Eldest of the what? Okay. Blah, 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 blah. I got a Garland again. I'm still pretty shocked about this guy coming along right now.
We're always going somewhere. Why can't I go to the Shem City?
Also, I just know he's an archer. I mean, I made him go double blade here and dual weapon, but I mean, it's still... I mean, what was I gonna say? Like a rogue archer would have been the better build. That I enjoyed the warrior archer, to be honest. I thought
I'm glad you survived. Losing 2 of our young would
he
be
kicked a
great
lot
blow
of
to the
ass near
clan.
the end of the build, man. A lot of ass. But I like the idea of like a Xandre that gets a little bit more sneaky and killy, like assassin style. Especially because I know he'll meet Severin, and I think that relationship would really influence him down that path.
I'm glad you survived. Losing 2 of our young would be a great blow to the clan.
That Shemlin was a Grey Warden. They are supposed to be great warriors.
Let's go over here real quick. I thought there was a Hala codex or something here. Guys, like I'm playing this as if I'm going to keep it or something. It's nothing important. Hey, Marin.
Anathara, it's good to see you recovered.
Thank you. I should go. How are the Halifari,
They
Marin?
fare well. The Keeper called for the clan to move on, and they will be ready to take us. One is heavy with calf, but it shouldn't be a problem. May I ask of Tamlin's fate? Some say the clan will leave before we find him.
I won't allow that to happen. We're going to find him. Don't worry. He may very well be dead. I'm going to find him. He's overconfident Xandre right here.
The Hala mourn our fallen. No sound is more heart-wrenching than their mourning cry. At least they won't be crying over you. They are quite fond of you.
They are your friends then. The Hal are beautiful creatures. Should that make me happy? They are your friends then?
They're more friends than servants. We do not dominate them as the Shemlin do their horses and dogs. At any rate, I do not envy the Keeper's decision. I'll pray for Tamlin's safe return.
All right. Gillenane. No, I could swear there was a Hala thing here. Maybe it's like when you come back or something.
Search parties have been looking for Tamlin since the Grey Warden brought you back. No luck so far.
Meryl?
Why do we have to leave again? We're always going somewhere. Why can't I go to the Shem City?
Note. Did I get this last time? Aravels. Guys, I think I'm picking up stuff I didn't touch last time. Oops.
I miss
Damn it,
Tamlin.
sorry.
Search parties have been
I
looking
want
for
him to
Tamlin
come
since
home.
the
Be right
Grey
there,
Warden
Meryl.
brought you back.
But I want to be thorough this time. What the hell? Oh, wait, let me talk.
What? You're not changing your mind now, are you?
Easy, man. Yes, I think it's best if you stayed here. No, of course not.
Then let's find Meryl. I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay, then. No need to panic there, buddy. Hey, Hunter.
Can we trust this Grey Warden? How do we know he didn't hurt Tamlin?
We don't. Stop. I don't know what I've just done. Maybe I might have deleted something. No? Oh, Dusty's.
As you wish.
Sure. Our Lathan Part 2.
I'm glad you recovered. Once we find Tamlin, we can concentrate on the journey northward.
Thank you for the bow, Master Island.
Journey northward,
It is
huh?
light and sturdy. Much better than the one I made last year.
You are more than welcome. My father made it and used it in battle against the Clane tribes.
I will carry it with honor.
Yeah, so your crafts persuade. Can I ask you for a bow as well, Master Illan? I would like to hear the story of your father's battle. He would like to hear a story.
Then I am proud to tell it.
Despite being in a rush to
Our
save
clan was one of
Tamlin.
the first to flee the Dales. When we came to Ferelden, the fiercest of the Shemlin were the barbarians known as the Clane. We didn't wait
I
for
don't remember
them
the
to
Clane.
attack us. Every Dalish clan in Ferelden united to bring the battle to them.
Yeah. We attacked them first? Ha! Serves the humans right. Let them fear us. There are more Dalish clans in Ferelden? We attacked them first?
They were barbarians without honor.
See.
They would have slain us without a second thought.
Do
The
we know that
ensuing
for
battle
sure?
went well for us. That day, we carved out our reputation of being the deadliest archers. Our arrows won us the right to wander these woods at will. It was this very bow that my father used that day.
Sort of
for
a
the
sketch
tale,
story.
Master Island, and especially the bow. I will honor its history.
I mean, because you change the perspectives around, the humans coming around and just like killing the elves or taking them as slaves is because, well, they're just barbaric and there's no honor or whatever, and then you start the cycle. So, I mean, why is it okay if we do that to them, right? So that's weird. So, why would you relinquish such a relic?
We are all the same clan. His hand is as my hand. I have relinquished nothing.
I like
It
that,
was my
that
father
idea.
who first spoke of the Vir Tanadal, the 3 ways of the hunter. The first is the Vir Asan, the way of the arrow, to reach for our goal unrelenting. The second is the Vir Borasan, the way of the bow, to bend, but not to break.
Oh,
The
see, now I want
last
to be an
is
archer
the Vir
again.
Adalen, the way of the wood. We are as ancient as the forests, each tree a part of the greater land. All Dalish are united in this. One day, we shall have a homeland again.
Persuade.
One of my own crafting, perhaps?
Yes, please. Oh, simple. I'm going to use a bow again, because I want to follow the way.
It may not have a history, but you'll provide one for it soon enough, yes?
For a little bit, until a better bow comes along. May I see your crafts?
Of course. Take whatever you need.
I like the idea of take, but... Okay, let's get rid of some stuff, I guess. Scout's bow, is this better? It is better, but let's sell 2 of them. Boink. Just sold a bunch of stuff. We got an influx of gold, of course, 23 gold because of all the bonus content that came from the downloadable goods. Stuff that I'll never get to because it's 30 pluses and stuff like that of strengths. But anyways, just none of that's going to matter. We're just going to move on. Not going to take too much advantage of it. So we got June. That's... What the heck is this stuff? Okay, I don't... Yeah, okay. That's invisible wall. Okay, so it's somehow else. Let's back it down in that pit. Let's talk to these guys. Paul and Junar.
Ah, it's good you're well. You weren't here when Paul arrived, were you?
I've heard of you. Everyone is talking about you and the other missing hunter. A Grey Warden brought you back here.
You're not Dalish, are you? The hunter's name is Tamlin. Do you know about the Grey Wardens?
I hope you find him soon.
Paul's a flat air. He arrived here a few days ago from the human lands.
I heard rumors in a nearby human village that a Dalish camp was close, and I hope to find your hunters in the forest.
You were fortunate I didn't shoot you, Paul. I thought you were a Shem, and a bandit at that. You're not the first city elf to rejoin his people. I'm sure he'll find life among us more satisfying than with the Shems, if no less harsh.
In the alienage, we hear terrible stories about the Dalish. They aren't true, right?
Only the parts where we sacrifice young elves to the gods. Prove yourself useful and the clan will be your home. Just don't be a coward like some and flee. You've done nothing. You've nothing to worry about, Paul. I would say that prove yourself useful and the clan will be your home.
I'll do my best. I hope we
Xandre
find
believes
your missing
in
friend very soon.
Finding your purpose and giving back to whatever, whatever supports you, whatever helps you have your freedom. Now here's the part I know I missed out on. Wait, there's 2 hunters here now? I thought there was only
Can
one.
we trust this Grey Warden?
Right here.
How do we know he didn't hurt Tamlin?
I think I skipped talking to my stepmother or mother. That's why I need to reread this, because I think I missed some some important details about Xandre's past. How do I get the scroll up there? What has happened? Like, I can't get around the mountain. Maybe it's on the other side. Here, let's talk to the girl.
Is Tamlin dead?
Easy.
Everybody says he's not coming back.
It's good to see you healthy. We feared you would perish.
I'm glad you survived. Losing 2 of our young would be a great blow to the clan.
So they've said.
By the creators, it is so good to see you whole and well.
Gotta see what I can pull out of
I
this.
was so worried.
Aneth Ara Eshale. It's good to see you too. You really shouldn't worry so much about me. Enough, Eshale. I don't need to be mothered by you anymore. So, it's good to see you too.
All that time you were ill, the Keeper didn't know if you were going to live or die. I've been outside the Keeper's tent the whole time. I have never been so relieved as when I heard you would pull through. What happened? Everyone says Tamlin may be dead.
I shouldn't say just yet. They may be right. He's missing. That's all we know right now, which is all I know right
awful.
now.
He's been a good friend to you since you were fledglings.
Childhood friends? I might have missed that context.
Your mother and father, may they rest in peace, would be horrified to see you take such risks.
Stepmother. I missed some details here for sure on my first playthrough. You guys were helping me in the comments and stuff, but I would have preferred to have paid more attention to this stuff or just been more open to it. May they rest in peace, would be horrified. I should go. You've never spoken of my parents much, Shale. You always say that. Yeah, you haven't spoken much about them.
What happened to them is a sad tale, and it's in the past. Reopening old wounds benefits no one.
I surely don't know it. Persuade, don't we Dalish strive to learn of our past? That's probably why. I didn't have enough. I probably had a crappy coercion. That's why I didn't get it, so I'm going to try it this time. I think I got 2 in there now, right?
True. Perhaps you're old enough to hear this, though it hardly seems like the right time.
It's the only time I got. Otherwise, this part of the game's going to move on, and I'm never going to be able to go back and check this out. Is there ever a good time?
Very well.
Yes.
If I do not tell you now, you'll only wonder. Your mother was a
My
hunter,
whole life.
one of the finest, and your father was the keeper before Marathari. He was with us for a very long time. Your mother was from another clan, and her elders did not approve of the match. She and your father had to meet in secret. One day, bandits caught them alone in the forest. Your father was killed.
Well, snap.
But your mother escaped.
See, I thought my father was alive this whole time, and my mother was dead. And my father was the old keeper, huh? Humans killed my father? I always thought they died together. Humans killed my father? Yeah, sure.
Yes, but also city elves, too. Those of our kind living with humans do not hold to the old ways. Your mother held to life long enough to give birth to you.
Okay,
but
I see.
Grief racked
They're
her
definitely
heart.
dead.
One night she simply walked into the moonlight and never returned.
Oh, may not be dead. My mother abandoned me? That was a foolish and weak thing to do. I don't know what to say. Oh, what was Xandre? How would Xandre feel about this? I mean, she probably got up because she knew she was going to die, so she left the clan to die in peace? I wouldn't call it a weak thing to do. I don't know what to say.
The clan decided not to discuss this around you, lest it poison your heart with sadness.
I can't believe I've never heard this tale. I really can't. I can't believe I've played over 100, over 200 episodes with Awakening and all that stuff. And I didn't know Xandre's past. You should have told me. It's the first time I'm hearing about this? I'm going to say the first one because I didn't feel it.
Our people have learned to live with much sorrow. It seemed only right that we not dwell on it. Your mother did leave you a gift. Something of your father's for you to have once you are older. Perhaps the time has come.
Yes, yes. I'm not sure that I want it. You only remember this now? Oh, where is it? You only remember this now. Oh, where is it?
Take this key. You'll see some chests behind the storage Aravel by the Halapen. One of them was your mother's. Its contents are yours if you wish.
Well, damn. I missed that. Alright. Don't I feel foolish. Hold on, Meryl. I'm not done. Take this scroll. Oh, yeah, I remember this lamp. The Dales. And... Oh, hold on, Meryl. You're right there. And then there's a chest. There was a chest over here I couldn't open. I couldn't pick. Holding down tabs feels strangely good to me. What do we got? Heirloom necklace. Okay, well, it's just a standard little... I mean, but it's my mom's necklace. I get it. Okay, cool. I think that's the most thorough run. I mean, it has been over a year since I played this, but yeah, feeling good about this already. The Xandre. Before we move on, let's go journal. Codexes. We have creatures here. I'm not going to read the wolf, the giant spider, the Hala. I will read the Hala. No creature is more revered to the Dalish than the Hala. No other animal has a god of its own. These white stags are much larger than ordinary deer, and the Dalish Hala keepers carve their antlers as they grow, making them curve into intricate designs. In ancient times, these stags bore elven knights into combat, but since the fall of the Dales, they are used less as mounts and more to pull the Aravels. I don't know if I mentioned that in my first playthrough, but the idea, my first build of Xandre in paper, when he becomes the honor bound, is that in that world that I built, is that they rode like white deers, white stags. And when I read that, I was like, oh my god, this is perfect for me. Okay, so now we have a bunch of the elven gods. I'm going to see if I open up more of these. Let's see if we can read them together, maybe later on. We have culture and history. The Brazilian forest we won't read. The city elves we won't read. Our Lathan I will read right now. Before the ages were named and numbered, our people were glorious and eternal and never changing. Like the great oak tree, they were constant in their traditions, strong in their roots, and ever reaching for the sky. They felt no need to rush when life was endless. They worshipped their gods for months at a time. Decisions came after decades of debate, and an introduction could last for years. From time to time, our ancestors would drift into centuries-long slumber, but this was not death, for we know they wandered the fade in dreams. In those ages, our people called all the land Elvenan. See, I thought that was the name of the people, the old people, but that's the name of the old land. If Thedas was called Elvenan, or Ferelden was called Elvenan, which in the old language means place of our people. And at the center of the world stood the great city of Arlathan, a place of knowledge and debate, where the best of the ancient elves would go to trade knowledge, greet old friends, and settle disputes that had gone on for millennia. But while our ancestors were caught up in this forever cycle of ages, drifting through life at what we today would consider an intolerable pace, the world outside the lush forests and ancient trees was changing. The humans first arrived from Parvolan to the north, called Shemlin or Quicklings by the ancients. The humans were pitiful creatures whose lives blinked by in an instant. When they first met the elves, the humans were brash and warlike, quick to anger and quicker to fight, with no patience for the unhurried pace of elven diplomacy. But the humans brought worse things than war with them. Our ancestors proved susceptible to human diseases, and for the first time in history, elves died of natural causes. What's more, those elves who spent time bartering and negotiating with humans found themselves aging, tainted by the humans' brash and impatient lives. Many believed that the ancient gods had judged them unworthy of their long lives and cast them down among the quicklings. Our ancestors came to look upon the humans as parasites, which I understand is similar to the way the humans see our people in the cities. The ancient elves immediately moved to close the Elvenon off from the humans, for fear that this quickening effect would crumble the civilization. The fall of Arlathan, as told by Gisheril, keeper of Ralafarin, clan of the Dalish Elves. We have part 2. You ask what happened to Arlathan? Sadly, we do not know. Even those of us who keep the ancient lore here have no record of what truly happened. What we have are accounts of the days before the fall, and a fable of the whims of the gods. The human world was changing even as the elves slept. Clans and tribes gave way to powerful empires called Tevinter, which, and for what reason we do not know, moved to conquer Elvenon. Okay, now context is making sense now. Here we go. When they reached the great city of Arlathan, our people, fearful of disease and loss of immortality, chose to flee rather than fight, with magic demons and even dragons. At their behest, the Tevinter Imperium marched easily through Arlathan, destroying homes and galleries and amphitheaters that had stood for ages. Our people were corralled as slaves, and human contact quickened their veins until even captured elves turned mortal. The elves called to their ancient gods, but there was no answer. As to why the gods didn't answer, our people left only a legend. They say that Fenrirel, the dread wolf and lord of tricksters, approached the ancient gods of good and evil and proposed a truce. The gods of good would remove themselves from heaven, and the lords of evil would exile themselves to the abyss. Neither group ever again to enter the other's lands. But the gods did not know that Fenrirel had planned to betray them, and by the time they realized the dread wolf's treachery, they were sealed in their respective realms, never again to interact with the mortal world. It is a fable, to be sure, but those elves who travel to beyond claim that Fenrirel still roams the world of dreams, keeping watch over the gods lest they escape from their prisons. Whatever the case, Arlathan had fallen to the very humans our people had once considered mere pests. It is said that the Tevinter Magisters used their great destructive power to force the very ground to swallow Arlathan whole, destroying eons of collected knowledge, culture, and art. The whole of the elven lore left only to memory, the fall of Arlathan, as told by Gisheril, keeper of Ralafarin, clan of Dalish Elves. The Dalish Elves. In time, the human empires will crumble. We have seen it happen countless times. Until then, we wait. We keep to the wild borderlands. We raise hell and build Aravels and present a moving target to the humans around us. We try to keep hold of the old ways, to relearn what was forgotten. We call to the ancient gods, although they do not answer and have not heard us since before the fall of Arlathan, so that one day they might remember us, Elgar Nan, the eldest of the sun, and he who overthrew his father, Mithil the protector, Fenrirel the dreadwolf, Andruil the huntress, Falon Din the friend of the dead, Darthamin the keeper of secrets, Gillanane the mother of the Howlet, June the master of crafts, and Silays the hearthkeeper. We gather every 10 years for the Arlath event. For the Arlath Ven, to retell the ancient stories and keep them alive. For when the human kingdoms are gone, we must be ready to teach the others what it means to be elves. That would be so important to Xandre. Oh my gosh. Anyways, the idea that oral tradition, it's so close to what I built when he was a snow elf in that D&D campaign, where he was protecting elven culture, where the importance of transferring oral culture was so important. And it's all in this game, and I missed it. I lost that context. All right, Meryl. Actually, let me take a look at you. Yeah, see, she sort of just looks like a mean human. She doesn't look like the Meryl
Keeper told me I'm to accompany you back to those
Dragon
caves.
Age 2.
As her apprentice, I may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlin, of course.
Surely doesn't look like a blood mage.
We must make haste. He may not have much time.
Let's head out. Fenrirel is coming with us. Any objections? Aren't you worried about getting sick? How much of our lore do you know? How much did the Keeper tell you? Aren't you worried about getting sick?
A little, but the Keeper cured you. How dangerous could it be? Even if I get sick, finding Tamlin or something valuable will be worth it.
That's what threw me off about her, where it doesn't align well with the DA2 version of her. Something of value, like I'm not getting that in DA2. Okay, how much did the Keeper tell you?
Enough to pique my interest and my concern. You can explain the rest on the way.
This just comes off like a little bit of a bitch, sort of. Let's go.
What about Fenrirel? You didn't think I'd notice him?
I'm coming to help. Tamlin's my friend too.
We were supposed to go alone.
Maybe I did bring him.
Have you asked the Keeper about this?
No. You can intimidate and say... You can lie and say... Now I don't know, because like in character, I don't know if I'd intimidate or lie about this. It's more, you're right, Fenrirel, you should stay here. Oh, man. I say he comes. Oh, now I want to know if you can do that. Can you actually bring Fenrirel with you? I'm not going to do it. I think RP-wise, I don't think I'd do it. I wouldn't lie, and I wouldn't intimidate. So you're right. You're right. Sorry, buddy.
I don't want to get you in trouble.
I wouldn't want to get in trouble from the Keeper. He
so
follows.
That's settled. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
And let us make haste while daylight lasts.
Oh god, did I give him supplies? Did I just lose things? I don't know if I lost things. I might have lost things now. Shoot. Oh well. Also, I don't think I picked up all the god codexes, and I don't think they're coming from this run. Oh, maybe it's on our way back. Let's just push forward. Oh wait, no, let's not do that. Let's go to Meryl first. Let's see if I have anything for Meryl. I don't have anything there. Whoa. Oh my god, the graphics, they look so much better. So much better. Oh geez. Vestments of the Seer. Whoa, you're gonna get a super upgrade. Oh, now you don't look as cool. I like your normal. I like your Tevinter robe mages. Wait, I'm sorry? It's called Tevinter mage robes? She's wearing Tevinter mage robes? See, that wouldn't have meant anything to me when I played this game. Why is she wearing Tevinter mage robes? Oh, it looks kind of Egyptian. I've always had this idea that they're kind of based on like the Egyptian culture, the Navarans and stuff. Well, not Tevinter, the Navarans. Okay, so no, you're going to get this because it's got a bunch of friggin' bonuses. So let's get a boost there. I don't know. I don't think it matters what helmet you wear. So there you go. Enjoy your helmet. Heirloom necklace, spirit resistance. We have wolf charm for healing regen. Oh, did that come back to me? I think I gave stuff to... I probably did. Defense, spell resistance, mental resistance. We get some more resistance. Yeah, it did come back to me. That's cool. Here, put that on. Wait, what? Oh, it's a belt. Awkward. And then we have an amulet here. A vigilance. No, that's fine. And a ring. Well, that ring. Memory band. What's a memory? What the hell's a memory band? What is that supposed to do? I'm sure that came from that download pack. But I don't think... Sure. Oh, wait, no, I just saw something go red. Let's not do that. Let's not slow you down. And Scout's bow. Let's go back here for a sec. I feel like I do need to go bow. I feel like it just makes sense. And now I feel like I sold the bow. I sold a better bow. Awkward. Well, let's do that one. Rapid aim for now. I don't know. Maybe I'll switch it as I play. Wait, what am I talking about? I literally took a friggin' skill so that I could use dual weapons. Meryl? That's okay. I guess I'm learning what it's like to be a warrior in this game. Having to run towards something. I should probably also switch Meryl's targets. Yeah, let's play this smart. Target. You did. And he's dead. Good.
Here we go.
There we go.
What were those things? Were those darkspawn?
I think they were. I don't know. You're asking me?
I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them. Where did they come from? Were they here before?
I think I would have noticed. Maybe they follow the Grey Warden here. That is a possibility. Maybe the mirror has something to do. No, maybe they follow the Grey Warden.
Or he followed them. But why would they come here? And why would he? Well, we'll find out soon enough. Let's hope we don't find any more of these monsters. Before we go, are you all right? Were you hurt during the fight?
I'm fine. Why do you ask? Nothing I won't recover from? Yeah, I'll confident Xandre.
It's just that you're quite pale.
It's my design.
You look a bit feverish, in fact.
What are you implying? I'm fine. What are you implying?
Nothing. Forget I said anything. Let's go.
Are you implying that maybe you know something about blood magic and how it works, and maybe you're seeing through something going on in Meryl? Huh?
I wonder whose camp this is. Do you remember it being here?
Maybe it belongs to the Shemlin who found me. No, this wasn't here. It's fresh. I'm gonna give the scout answer.
The Grey Warden said he was returning to the cave. Perhaps this is his camp. If so, he's not here now. And we've seen no sign of Tamlin. Maybe we should... Wait. Do you hear that?
What? No forest creatures. It's too quiet. Spooked already? Yeah, I'm gonna go. No forest creatures. It's too quiet.
Exactly. The forest is too... still. Something's in the air. Something unnatural.
Careful, I don't like this. Tamlin said he felt the same thing in the cave. Do you guys have something within you that I didn't notice before? Perhaps we'll see more walking corpses. Tamlin said the same.
And now it's affecting the forest? Maybe that mirror unleashed some kind of sickness. That would not be good. The sooner we find this cave and Tamlin, the sooner we can leave. Take us there quickly.
So the mirror is the taint giver. Got it. Ganlocks from both sides. Well, I gotta run to one side, so I'm gonna pick this one. Raging out. Oh, we got an archer. Nah, I'm gonna here. Let Meryl take that. I'm gonna take this guy.
This should be easy enough.
I should probably pay attention to what she's up to. You know what? Give me some fire weapons. Wait. Let's do that again. Can I get both of these? Maybe right here. Man, Meryl's kicking ass. It might be that rope. That rope might be helping. Woo! Ooh! That's a decap. Ooh! How you doing, Meryl? Yes. Actually, here. Meryl, do me a favor. You're already over here. There we go. Man, I get to see the awesome kills. Oh, yeah. I also get to see higher quality graphics up close. Hello, anybody down here?